What's going on, everybody? Ian here with Miller Garage, and currently the shop is empty. The Salon Airstream left last week, and now the shop is empty. I have another one actually coming today, but it's not going to be, I'm not going to put it in the shop just quite yet. There's quite a bit of stuff that I want to get done. There's stuff that I need to specifically do for this Airstream project, and to be honest, like, I've been incredibly disorganized as far as my shop setup, because we pretty much just moved in and then immediately started the salon project. So I'm, I'm ready to get stuff set up and organized. So I wanted to talk to you guys about my plan for building the ultimate man's shop. Now, obviously, like, women can have ultimate shops too and stuff, but I'm a man, and it's going to be for me. So that's kind of why I call it that. So I want this to be an epic place where I can hang out, I can work on my projects, where I can obviously do the Airstream renovations, and it ultimately just be like a really cool shop, really well set up with lots of equipment to where I can do stuff and learn new things. And I'm excited. I think it's going to be super epic. And so I'm going to walk you guys through kind of what I'm envisioning. Now, obviously, it may change over time, but we'll start here. So over in this corner, it's going to be kind of like the sheet metal fab area. This whole side is going to be more of like metal fabrication. I'm going to be getting a 52-inch shear, which is for cutting sheet metal. With Airstreams, you obviously do with a lot of sheet metal, so I'm going to invest in one of those. It's going to be over here. It's a really big machine. It's like 1,300 pounds. So it's going to be sitting over here. And then I'm going to build kind of like a table that folds up that's going to be for setting the sheet metal on. And that's going to be for like cutting different shapes in it. And I have a cool design idea for that to help when it comes to cutting and drilling and all that kind of stuff. And then it'll kind of go into the shear so I can utilize that to run the pieces through. And then a little further down, I'm going to have kind of some storage. I'm not 100% sure what that's going to look like. And then this is going to be kind of like my welding area. I'm going to have a welding table. I already have the MiG 250. I'm going to get a TIG as well at some point. That's not a crazy high priority right now, but it will be coming. And then we have the bathroom, obviously air compressor, the bathroom. I'm thinking about building like a mezzanine sort of thing up there that I can store stuff on. And then in the far back of the shop is going to be kind of like a woodworking section. I'm going to build a table back there and have saws and all that kind of stuff and figure that all out. And then tiny little corner over there, which is going to be like storage for our personal stuff. I'm going to have the shelf over there, and we have a deep freeze. And then this side is going to be more the automotive side. So I'm going to have my toolboxes over here. I'm going to get more for this U.S. General. It's a Harbor Freight one. I'm going to talk about that at some point because I've had Snap-on ones, and they're really expensive. They're really awesome, but this thing is pretty great for the price. But we'll talk about that in a different review thing. And so I'm going to have all that stuff set up here and probably have like an area right here for a vehicle project to be going on while an Airstream project is going on. Because right now the Land Rover is sitting here. I don't know how well you can see it in the shot, but it's somewhat torn down. I'm going to finish tearing this thing down very soon and start evaluating, cleaning up all the parts. Because I really want to get this project kind of moving along as well, alongside the other Airstream projects. So that's going to be coming along, and this is kind of broad detail right now. Obviously, as this video series progresses, we'll get into greater detail on every area. I am installing some stuff in the ceiling that's going to be really helpful. Got a video coming about that. And then I'm going to epoxy the floors at some point. Yeah. I really want that, but it's just hard because I have so many projects and I need to be continuing to get equipment. And so once I get equipment in here, it's going to be hard to move it and do it. So I'm kind of on the fence on that. What I may do is essentially do like, move everything over to this side, do a strip over here, and then move everything over to this side and do a strip, and then clear it out and do the center, and essentially almost have like stripes going down to kind of cover the overlap, and maybe do like a different color in the middle or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, haven't figured it all out, and that may be something that's further down the road. I really do, like I said, sorry, frog in my throat. I really like the idea of epoxy. I think it looks amazing. It's just the logistics of it right now. So I have some killer ideas, but I need to get back to setting up the air compressor. So we're gonna go over there, work on that. And I'm gonna show you guys kind of like the piping system that I'm gonna do. Because I'm gonna be running tubing throughout the shop to have reels, because there's a reel over there. I don't know, that one was already in the shop. I don't know if it works, and I'm gonna put another one potentially over here. That's what I'll most likely do, and depending, I may run one over here. I really want to have one over here as well, so we will see how much tubing I actually have once I start running it, but I'm excited. I think it's going to be great. I love having the ability to have air around the shop. So I'm working on securing the air compressor because you don't want the thing to walk away, Now this thing weighs like 800 pounds. It was insanely difficult to move. But I've already drilled the holes, and so now I'm going to put the lag bolts in to get it secure, maybe. Okay, well there's one. I don't know if I'm going to do all three, because, yeah, that hole's a little off. It was hard. It was a pain in the butt to drill the holes. I have like a, 18-volt hammer drill, and it was like it's the combination one. But it was not doing it, and then I borrowed a more powerful one, and I think I was like hitting the rebar because there was sparks flying and stuff. So I'd already wired up the outlet for it. I'm going to have it connected to this outlet here so I can switch them out. I may change that up just because I may want to hardwire it in to the panel. I need to have an electrician or somebody that is very good at that kind of stuff come out and figure out like how much room that I have in there, and if that's possible to do it. I mean, I imagine it is to have that many 220 circuits, but I just want to verify. Like just doing that is fine, but much more than that, I kind of want a professional. But I have all sorts of lovely dusty stuff. Let me get a towel. All right, so I have Eastwood's Complete Filtration System. So this is going to go probably right here. You're supposed to put it as close to the gun, especially if you're doing painting. Any painting I'm going to do is probably going to be down on that end, so I may put another filter and dryer down there. I'm not 100% sure just how much of that I'm going to do. So for starters, I'm going to put it here just to get the initial air flow clean that's going to this reel, and then this reel over here, and then hopefully another reel on the other side as well. And then I have this air hose kit, and it is 1/2 inch, which should be good enough for in here. Bigger shops, you may want more than that, but I don't see my air usage being too much beyond that. And it's cool because it's got like these push connect and then these manifolds here, so these drop down where you want it to come out, and then you can have air from there with on-offs and all that kind of stuff. So I'll tie that into the reels, and like I said, how much is this? How many feet? I don't even know. 100 feet. So in theory, I may be able to run all the way down and then up and over, but we shall see. So I'm really gonna have to kind of clean stuff off before I get too far into this. So that may be a whole video in and of itself. We'll see. So that is the vision that I have for my shop, for the Ultimate Man Shop. And I would love it if you guys would subscribe. Thank you for watching. We got more stuff coming. We got more Airstreams. We got more cool vehicles like the Land Rover and the 79 F-150. I was trying to sell it, but now I think I'm just going to keep it and do something cool with it. So look forward to that. We'll see when that happens, though, because I have like 10 other projects, including like a chicken coop and some other stuff. But we'll get it all done. It's going to be great. So subscribe, like, comment, and we will see you next time.